Hey, what's going on, everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Migs Mayfeld from The Mandalorian. So I've been waiting on this version of Migs for a while. I can totally see why we got the other one first. You know, lots of reuse. It was easy to do, but I am happy that this one is finally here. I think this looks good. And of course, it comes in the Galaxy packaging. Star Wars The Black Series up top. Through the window, you can see Migs with lots of blasters. You got the one that comes up over his shoulder, you know, the little backpack thing. That's pretty cool. Then you get 4 more blaster pistols. That is awesome. Then you got Star Wars The Mandalorian and Migs Mayfeld. On this side of the box, the front window wraps around. Then you got Star Wars The Black Series again down there. There's the side with the artwork, and I am loving this picture. This looks great. You can see the hallway on that prison ship there in the background. Of course, you got that orange color for the Mandalorian. You got a small window on the top. Bottom is the barcode and some logos and all this little mouse print. And there is the back. Same picture as the side. You got a short bio in 5 different languages. Migs is number 27 in this Mandalorian line. Then you got some warnings down there that no one looks at. And it's kind of funny, down here it says, includes figure and 2 accessories. I see multiple accessories in there. And I'll just read the bio real quick. It just says, a hot-headed ex-Imperial sharpshooter, Migs Mayfeld was once the smart-mouth leader of a gang of criminals. All right, I'm gonna get Migs and all these pistols out of this box, and let's take a look at them. Okay, so here is Migs Mayfeld from Season 1 of The Mandalorian out of the box, and let's get a close look. And just like the Morak version, I think this face looks pretty good. I think the eyes and the nose and the mouth and the scruff all look, you know, pretty nice. I think the profile is a little bit better than the straight on, especially from the right side. Straight on, I mean, no, it's not spot on for Bill Burr, but it's pretty close. But that profile, yeah, that looks good. And if you want to compare faces from this version to the Morak version, they're virtually identical. I mean, the scruff, I think, is a little darker on the Season 1 look. I mean, there's some slight differences in the paint. I think they both look fine. I think I like this one a little bit better, but they are practically the same. Yeah, for me, the head and face are totally fine. From the neck down, I think they pretty much nailed the look of him from Season 1, you know, what he was wearing on that prison ship. But this shirt has the coolest texture. It just has a great feel to it. Got some nice detail up here on the shoulders. Got some kind of a bluish gray color on the sleeves with some great wrinkles. Gloves look good. I'm kind of loving the gloves. But this webbing up here, this little harness, I think looks awesome. Got a little bit of paint there. All the detail on these straps just looks great. The holsters up here have a little bit of a leather feel to them. And coming around the back, you know, there's some more detail back here. Yeah, the belt and harness look great. Got a little bit of a, you know, kind of a bronze look there. And it just comes down to these holsters, which I think both look awesome. Yeah, got a little canister there. It would have been nice if they would have painted this, because something tells me this is not the same color as the holster, but the sculpt is there. You know, it's fine. Got a little pouch there. The buckle looks great. You know, once again, got some bronze paint there. I think that looks nice. Yeah, the webbing is fantastic. Pants are just the, you know, practically the same color as the sleeves, but again, great detail. Got some pockets here and there. Very nice wrinkles coming down to these boots. Boots look great. Got this little pattern up here. Some nice wrinkles. Got a nice sole. Got a little bit of a tread on the bottom. I love it. And got some nice detail on the tops. Yeah, from head to toe, this is a great looking figure. And as far as articulation, you've got some very good side to side at the head. You've got some very good down, some pretty good up, and some excellent side to side tilt. The arms can get up that far, and there is a little bit of movement at the shoulder. I don't think it's an actual butterfly joint from what I can see, but there is a little bit of motion at the shoulder. And of course, the arms can rotate all the way around. You've got single elbows, and they both get past 90. You've got a swivel at the elbow, a swivel at the wrist, and a great up and down hinge on the right hand. And you've got a very nice up and down hinge on the left hand. As far as midsection, there is a little bit of swivel. The harness kind of gets in the way, but you have a little bit of crunch, a little bit of back, and some pretty good side-to-side tilt. As far as legs, these holsters will just flex up, so the legs can get up to there. They go out. You know, once again, the holsters just flex with them. They go back just that much. You've got a swivel at the thigh here. There's a swivel at the knee joint. You've got single knees that get up to there. You've got feet down that much, get up there, and feet go up to there, and there is some swivel at the ankle. So I'd have to say the articulation on this version of Migs is very good. And as far as accessories, I'll just start with this thing that goes on his back, and I do love the look of this. It would have been nice to see some paint somewhere, but The sculpted details are there. I mean, this all looks really good. You've got that going on that side. On this side, you have this little hinged arm that comes up, for the pistol that fires from behind his back, which I think is really cool. So you've got a hinge there and a hinge there. It would have been cool to have a third hinge right there, but that may have been kind of hard to engineer. And this pistol is fixed to this arm, but it does work. It's pretty neat. And this thing is held on by this little skinny rectangular peg. It doesn't stay in all that well, but it's adequate. That's what the bottom looks like. Nothing going on there. Yeah, I think overall, it's a pretty cool little backpack. And as far as putting this on him, pretty self-explanatory. That'll just snap in there. And it's secure. It's not just going to fall off, but when you move the arm, it does pull just a little bit. It doesn't go in very far. Okay, just be mindful of that. But with the pistol up, I think that looks awesome right there. Yeah, to have this firing at an enemy, kind of close to him, you could have it pointed, about right there. Maybe hit him in the chest if they're, this far away. I don't know how I feel about a blaster going off right beside my head, but yeah, I do love the look of this thing. And for the other blasters, that's what they look like. They're all the same. You've got a little bit of brown on the grip. The rest is just black, but I do love the look of this little pistol. It's got a cool shape overall. It almost looks like something that we would have. But yeah, that's what those look like. So I think I'm going to go ahead and holster a couple up here on his chest. Yeah, that looks great there, and it is very stable. And you can put another one in there. Okay, yeah, that looks good, and that is also very stable. And his elbows are very good, so you can get his arm right up here like he's about to draw that one. Yeah, that works. And for the left side, get his elbow bent all the way up, and he could reach up here, to where he's about to draw that one. So yeah, that works. Yeah, these elbows are great. And as far as him holding these other two, let's see, let's go for the right first. That'll drop in, and the trigger finger goes right through the trigger guard. Love that. Yeah, right on the trigger, and yeah, that looks great right there. And for the left hand, yeah, left hand's a little tighter, but it does go in, and yeah, that looks very nice. Looks really good. Okay, yeah, this guy poses well with two blasters. Got this thing coming up behind his head. Man, that looks awesome. So we know the pistols look great in his hand, but let me see how these holsters work. I'm just going to use the left pistol for both holsters, since it's the same blaster. So you can just unpeg that, and this will drop in there, and boy, that's snug. Okay, that is as far as that wants to go, and this peg will not reach. Now, chances are I'm going to have these two pistols in his hands, but yeah, this left side will not go in. There, it sort of pegs back together. That is very tight. That's very tight, but it does look good once you get it close. Here, let me try the right side. Man, if I can get this thing out. Good grief. It's this little thing right here, this little cylinder, right? That little canister. It doesn't allow the flap to go all the way up. Man, that thing's hard to get out. Okay. It pegs back together nicely. Let's try the right side. Yeah, this flap goes all the way up. That's much better. But the holster's just as snug as the other side. Yeah. Okay, this is much better. I can tell already. It's better on the right. There. That was easy. This left one was very tight. I'm going to have to work on that. Yeah, the right one went in fine. Okay. I do love the look of that, but again, I'm going to keep two pistols in his hands and keep the two up there on his chest holstered. God, these holsters are tight. All right. Yeah, they peg back together very nicely. Okay. I'm going to put this one back in his left hand. Okay. There. I'm going to get him in some kind of pose. Okay, that looks pretty good there. I'm going to go stick him on the shelf, and let's see what he looks like there. And here we are, and man, this figure looks good on the shelf. I really like this one a lot. So as far as scale, he's about the same height as Zero. He's a little taller than Cara Dune, and of course he's the same size as himself. Of course, he's shorter than the New Republic security droids. Yeah, he's a good-looking figure. I am very happy with this one. So overall, great figure. I think the face looks good. The outfit, yeah, it's pretty spot on to what he had on in the show. This little thing back here, it works. You just got to be mindful that it does want to pop off fairly easily if you're monkeying with it. But, you know, once it's on and he's just posed on the shelf, it's not going to go anywhere. I love the holsters up here, the outfit, you know, cool texture on this shirt, the detail on the webbing, these holsters. I mean, they're snug, but they do work, kind of. I mean, the right one's great. The left one I'm going to have to work on, but they do look good. Belt, pants, boots, everything about this figure just looks amazing. Very pleased with it, but I want to hear from you guys. So please comment below and let me know what you think of Migs Mayfeld from Season 1 of The Mandalorian. And if you enjoy videos on Star Wars The Black Series, please consider dropping a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please turn on notifications. I'd certainly appreciate it, and I just thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.